In 9th we have studied about the congruency of the triangle. Okay. In 9th. But here in 10th, you have to study about the similarity of the triangle. So what do you mean by similarity? Similarity we can use to say on the basis of the ratio of the sides, if two triangles. So if this side and this side's ratio is equal to the if the ratio of the sides AB upon PQ, if it is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR, then we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So we have various theorems for this in the triangle chapter. According to angles also, if all three angles are equal, then both triangles are similar. Okay? So in similarity of a triangle, it's not like the whole triangle is going to be coincide with another triangle. But in congruency, we had studied about a triangle is going to be coincide with the each and every side of the another triangle, then it is a congruency. But here it appears to be similar, like all equilateral triangles having a 60-degree angle and all three sides are equal. Okay, so all equilateral triangles are similar to each other. Understood? So we'll see it in this chapter. And first of all, we have to study about the Thales theorem. Thales theorem is same as you have studied in class 9, the midpoint theorem. Have you studied the midpoint theorem in class 9?
Yes. Yes.
So here that midpoint theorem is derived from the Thales theorem only. Okay, Thales theorem is also known as basic proportionality theorem. That is, we used to say BPT, basic proportionality theorem. Means if two triangles we have given, and if the suppose we have a triangle is given and a line drawn from one side of a triangle parallel to the third side, okay, also intersects the another side. So how we can say that the ratio of the sides AB upon, suppose this is DE, so AD upon BD is equal to AE upon CE. So these ratios should be equal. So this is known as a Thales theorem or BPT. So we used to see this. If this is one of the midpoint, then it will be the other midpoint. ये हमने क्लास 9 में पढ़ा था, ठीक है? बट यहाँ पे हम इसको Thales theorem के रूप में समझेंगे. We'll go through the Thales theorem. See how can we prove it. Are you getting the topic? Similarity of the triangle?
Yes.
So here in your exercise 6.1, there are some questions mentioned. All circles are congruent or similar. All circles, if you see, of different radius, are they congruent or similar?
So similar.
Yes, similar. Because congruency in congruency, if the circle has the same radius, equal radius, then it is a congruent. Okay? But here both circles appears like similar. So these are the similar figures. Similar figures.
So why are we studying about circles and triangles?
No, here we are not studying about the circles, we are studying about a geometrical figure. We have some examples that we used to say that these are the similar figures. Okay, so we are not studying circles, we are just go through the geometrical figures, because circle is also a geometry, no? So we are just going to assume the figures that used to be similar. Okay, so all circles are similar, all equilateral triangles are similar. Why? Because all equilateral triangles having all three sides are equal, and all the angles are 60 degree. We know this is a definite, so that's why all equilateral triangles are similar. Similarly, all the circles are drawn from some center and having some radius, so the properties are same. So if we have the same properties of the geometrical figure, not the magnitude, only the properties are same, then we used to say they are the similar figures. Understood?
Yes.
Like you can also say all rhombus are similar. Okay, because if you get to the sides, ratio of their sides, then sides will be equal. Okay, because rhombus has equal sides, na? If you compare two rhombus, then the ratio of their sides will be equal always. So all rhombus are also similar. Squares are also similar. Okay.
So what
Even
is
we
the
used to.
sign for similar to?
Sorry, I'm not getting. Repeat again.
So what is the symbol for similar to?
Simple. Symbol.
No,
You
sir,
are talking about symbol.
similar. Yes.
So this is for similar figure. And congruency was like equal to having this curved line.
Okay, sir.
This is the similar figure. Like two triangles we have similar to, we can say triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. We use this line. Okay?
Yes.
Actually we use very smaller one as a question. Okay? So we have in 6.1, we have the first question, all circles are congruent or similar, we can use to say it is similar. Okay? All squares are also similar, because we don't know all squares are congruent when each and every side should be equal. Then they will coincide with each other, no? So here all squares are similar because all squares having a 90-degree angle and all four sides are equal. Okay? Then he is asking about check out the fill in the blanks. I'm talking about the fill in the blanks given in exercise 6.1. Do you have book right now?
Yes.
So check it out. You have the third part of the first question. All dashed triangles are similar. You have the options like isosceles or equilateral. So which both of them are similar?
So equilateral.
Yes, equilateral triangle. Two polygons of the same number of sides are similar if their corresponding angles are dash and if their corresponding sides are dash. If their corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in a proportional to each other, means
Yes.
they are in an equal ratio. Understood?
Yes.
Then you have give two different examples of a pair of similar figures. So we can give one example like a circle, and one example you can draw a triangle, equilateral triangle. Okay? Understood? These two figures are similar. And non-similar figures you can draw an isosceles triangle and one equilateral triangle. So both are not similar. Okay? Or you can draw any two figures. Like if you draw a square and rectangle, both are not similar. Understood, Alankrit?
Yes.
Then in question number 3 of exercise 6.1, it is mentioned that state whether the following quadrilaterals are similar or not. So see the first figure having the sides ratio, if you do, you will get 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, because sides are given 1.5 centimeter and another squares having a side 3 centimeter. So we have rhombus and a square, but the angles, corresponding angles are not equal because rhombus angle is lesser than 90 degree. Are you getting this? Alankit,
Yes.
if you see the question number third, it is given that state whether the following quadrilaterals are similar or not. We'll write here the sides SR will show like this. PQ upon AB, if you do, we get 1.5 upon 3 centimeter. Okay. So we get the ratio as 1 by 2. Similarly, if you take QR and another side BC, here also you get 1.5 centimeter upon 3 centimeter. So you also get here 1 by 2 in the same as the RS upon CD. If you check it out, it is also 1.5 centimeter divided by 3 centimeter. This is also 1 by 2, and PS upon AD. So this is also 1.5 centimeter upon 3 centimeter. So this is also 1 by 2. So in this, we say that all four sides are in an equal ratio, but their angles are not equal. We can write here angle P is not equal to angle A, angle Q is not equal to angle B, angle R is not equal to angle C, and angle S is not equal to angle D. Are you getting this, Ankit? So we write here
Yes.
both the figures, both the quadrilateral, you can write like this. The ratio of the sides, the ratio of the sides are equal, but corresponding angles are not equal. Corresponding angles are not equal of the given quadrilateral, of the given two quadrilaterals. So the figures are not similar. Okay. So
Yes.
both quadrilaterals are not similar. We can write. So both the quadrilaterals are not similar. Understood?
Yes.
So from here, what we comes to know, how two figures are similar? Two figures are similar when their corresponding angles are in the equal ratios and their corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding sides are in equal ratio, corresponding angles are equal, then we can use to say the two figures are similar to each other. Understood?
Yes.
Note it down.
Yes, Sudha.
Then now we have to study Thales theorem. Greek mathematician Thales has given us the theorem. If two equiangular figures are there, okay, so their corresponding sides are in a different ratio. So this is given by Thales. Done?
Yes.
Thales theorem, that's also known as a basic proportionality theorem. Okay, BPT. That used to not simply say BPT. I think it's a now whole board is visible to you.
Yes.
So as per this, we have a theorem 6.1 on this basis. It is mentioned that if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides, to intersect the other two sides, okay, at in distinct points, two different points in distinct points, then the other two sides, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Divided in the same ratio. Okay? What it means is, it is saying that if a line is drawn parallel to one side, so how we come to know how to prove? So first of all, we used to check in the given theorem what is mentioned. It is mentioned that a line that is drawn parallel, okay, to what? One side of a triangle. One side of a triangle. So we are getting some information from here, okay, intersecting here the other two sides of triangle, and they are in a distinct point. So what we have to do, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So according to that, we draw a triangle. We draw a triangle named as a, suppose let ABC is the triangle, and take a line which is drawn parallel to side BC. So it's mentioned that drawn parallel to one side that is BC, and intersecting other two sides at distinct points. So distinct points are D and E. So what we have to prove that they divided in the same ratio. That means we have to prove AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC, or you can also say AD upon BD is equal to AE upon C. Are you getting this, Kalankrit? So we can write here,
Yes.
we have given, let triangle ABC DE Am I audible, Alanpreet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think there is some network trouble. Screen was disappeared. So let in triangle ABC D is parallel to BC. So what do we have to prove? We have to prove that AD upon BD is equal to AE upon CD. Okay? Note it down, then I will erase and prove it.
Done, sir.
See, we will do a extra construction. We will draw a perpendicular from D as a vertex on the side AE if we take a triangle ADE. If we take triangle ADE, then it is a perpendicular. Okay? And similarly from E, we take perpendicular on side AB. And here we have taken on side AC. Are you getting this? We'll do an extra construction here. And another, we'll join this BE and CD. Okay? So we'll write here construction. In construction, draw, name it P and Q. Draw DQ perpendicular to AC and EP is perpendicular to AD. Okay? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
And then we write join BE and CD. Okay? To improve, what will show? See, can we take a triangle ABC, sorry, ADE? Can we take a triangle ADE and we will show the area of triangle ADE on both base, on the base AD and on the base AE, because we have two altitudes of the same triangle. So can we find out the area in a two ways? If we have two
Yes.
altitudes, so
Yes.
we'll here find out in triangle ADE on base AD. Okay, we'll write here on base AD. Okay, area of triangle ADE is equal to what? 1 by 2 base as a AD and altitude is EP. Okay, take it first. Similarly again, in triangle ADE, on base, do one thing, Alanpreet. First find out on the side AB we have two triangles. See, one triangle is AD and another triangle is BDE. Are you getting this? BDE.
Yes.
So what we will do, on the same side, if we have two triangles, the two triangles having a one altitude, because on the side we can draw only one perpendicular from the same point, because we have the same point for both triangles as E. On the both triangles we have vertex E. On AD side, if we take triangle ADE, we have vertex E, and in triangle BDE also we have vertex E. Are you getting? So from a point on the base we can draw only one perpendicular. Is it possible?
Yes.
So here we write on base AB. पूरे AB से हमें जो ट्रायंगल मिलेगा AD, दूसरा क्या हो जाएगा बेस AD हो जाएगा. That's why we take AD. And in triangle BDE, this is also on the base AB. Area of triangle BDE is taken as a 1/2, base as a BD, and altitude is taken same as a EP. Okay. So if we find out the ratio of these two sides on the same base AB, so ratio of, right here, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE. What do we get here? We can write here 1/2 into AD into EP divided by 1/2 into BD into EP. Can we write like this? So if you see, it gets cancelled. Should I erase this?
Yes.
So here we get from this ratio area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to AD upon BD. Clear? So on the same side, the area of two triangles we get as a ratio of both of them as a AD upon BD. So take it as a capital A. Then on the another side we'll take on AC. We do the same thing on AC side. We have two triangles as a ADE and CDE or CED we can take. Both has the same vertex as a D. Okay. And here the base will act like AE and here CE. And when we do the same thing, we get the ratio as a AE upon CE. Then we relate both of them, then we get the ratios are equal. So I am erasing this part. Done with this? Alanpreet?
Yes.
So now, area in triangle ADE on the base AC we get area of triangle ADE is equal to 1 by 2. Base is taken as a AE and altitude is taken as a DQ. Okay, and in triangle CED, area of triangle CED we can write as a 1 by 2. Base is CE and altitude is same DQ. Okay, then the ratio of these two, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CED, when we do the ratio we get 1 by 2 AE upon DQ divided by 1 by 2 C into DQ. So half gets cancelled, DQ gets cancelled, we get AE by CE. Take it as a B. Okay. So if you see here, we take the triangle ADE and we found out the area in the two different ways, but the triangle is same, so both area will be same. Electric. If the figure is same, then the area, if we try to find out any base, so area will be same, it occupies the same space.
Yes.
ADE. So here we both have the area ADE and here also we have area ADE. So numerator value is same. And in the numerator, if you see, we have given that DE is parallel to BC. It is given to us. Okay. And as you studied in class 9 in quadrilateral, in area related to parallelogram, what we studied here, if two triangles lie between the two parallels having the same base, then the area of both are equal. Have you studied in class 9? One of the theorem?
So can we repeat it?
See, in class 9 we had theorem that if two triangles lie on the same base and between the same parallel, okay, then the area of both triangles will be equal. Understood?
No,
It was in your area related to parallelogram chapter. Okay. So we'll write here as area of triangle AD is equal to area of triangle AD, and triangle CED and triangle BDE lie on the same base DE and between the same parallel lines DE and BC. So both area will be equal. So by this we come to know from A and B the ratios will be equal. And hence it's proved with the Pythagoras theorem, Thales theorem. Clear?
yes.
Where to write? Should I erase this part?
Yes.
Due to lack of space on the board, I think I have to take a bigger book. So we can write here, since area of triangle ADE is equal to area of triangle ADE and triangle BDE and triangle CED both lie on the same base DE and between same parallel line DE is parallel to BC. Okay. So therefore, area of triangle BDE will be equal to area of triangle CED. Okay. So if you see from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2 we can write C. We write there using 1 and 2 in A and B equation. What we can say, ratio AE upon ratio AD upon BD is equal to AE upon C. So that we had to prove. So thus it is proved. Understood, Alankrit?
Yes.
The numerators value are equal and the denominators ratio are also equal because you have the same area. BD area and CED area are equal and AD is also equal. So if numerator and denominators are both in both equation are equal, then their right hand side ratios are also equal. Okay. So this is one of the important theorem they used to ask in the exam. ये आपको दिख रहा है क्या यहाँ पे क्या लिखा हुआ है?
Yes. Sir. Done. Sir.
So on this basis, we have some questions to do in the exercise. We will discuss with 1 and 2 questions, then we will go through the science. We started in the science, acid, bases and salt now.
Yes. Sir.
Your extra classes started in school.
Yes. Sir.
So did you get your syllabus for UT?
No. Sir.
Not yet. Achalan, please, one more thing. Can you used to get connect 10 minutes earlier from 3 p.m.? Actually, the thing is that now all classes get started in some schools. So I cannot take the afternoon classes. तो सारे classes evening को हो गए और evening को slots नहीं हो पा रहे हैं क्योंकि even I used to take class 12 also. तो बहुत थोड़ी सी ट्रैवल हो रही है. तो अगर आप 10 मिनट भी पहले इंटर करोगे तो वी कैन कवर विथ 1 hour and 10 minutes. वैसे तो हम ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं सिलेबस, बट वो क्या होगा, थोड़ा हमें एक्स्ट्रा टाइम मिल जाएगा और हम फटाफट कर लेंगे. सिलेबस जल्दी कवर
Yes.
करना है ना. We have another theorem, converts of it, Sells theorem. तो आपको प्रूफ करने के लिए नहीं आता है, उसमें we can directly say that इसका ठीक उल्टा होता है वो. उसमें क्या है, यहाँ पे हमें गिवन था कि लाइन्स आर पैरेलल, देन दे आर इन अ इक्वल रेशियोज, द साइड्स आर इन अ इक्वल रेशियोज. ओके, बट वहां पे अगर इक्वल रेशियोज में दे रखे हैं, देन वी विल प्रूव दैट द लाइन्स आर पैरेलल. ओके, so the see, you have 6.2, theorem 6.2. What is mentioned? If a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. What we have to do, we have to assume that there is another line E dash which is parallel to BC. Because we don't have given D is parallel to BC, it is not given in the theorem. So we will assume that let DE dash is parallel to BC. ये आपको प्रूफ करने के लिए नहीं आता है, ठीक है। और इसमें एजम्पशन है, इसमें कुछ खास नहीं है प्रूफ करने को। ABC is your triangle and there is a line passing through intersecting these two line sides at distinct points D and E. So we have to prove that D is parallel to BC in this theorem. Okay, if we have given that the intercepts are equal, here we have given in triangle AD upon BD, so in triangle ABC, AD upon BD, we are given equal to AE upon C. Understood? So we have to prove DE is parallel to BC. Okay? So for that, in proof, we'll do extra construction. Draw DE dash parallel to BC. We'll draw like a line that is DE dash that is parallel to BC. Suppose we have assumed it is not exactly parallel, but we'll add here not draw, यहाँ पे हम एज्यूम कर लेंगे। प्रूफ में क्योंकि हमारा पैरेलल है नहीं, कंस्ट्रक्शन से हम दिखा नहीं सकते इसको, हम लेट करेंगे, लेट डी डैश पैरेलल टू बीसी, वी जस्ट एज्यूम्ड इट। ओके अलंकृ, एंड व्हाट वी प्रूव, व्हाट वी एज्यूम दैट इज रॉन्ग, ठीक है। हम ये अगर प्रूव कर दें तो हमारा ये हो जाएगा। तो यहाँ पे एज वी हैव स्टडीड राइट नाउ theorem 6.1 in the Thales theorem, if we have a line that is parallel to the third side and intersecting other two sides, okay, so then we can say that AD upon BD is equal to AE dash upon CE dash. Can we write like this?
Yes.
Are you getting this?
Yes.
AD upon BD is equal to AE dash and CE dash. We will write here in proof at BE dash is parallel to BC, therefore AD upon BD is equal to AE dash upon CE dash using BPT theorem, basic proportionality theorem, okay, or using Thales theorem we can write. Okay, Lankri? But we write here, but we have given, but we have AD upon BD is equal to AE upon C. This is given. Okay. So, how this is possible? कि यहाँ पे ये पॉसिबल हो सकता है क्या कि AD और BD इसके भी इक्वल हो और AD और BD इसके भी इक्वल हो? Is it possible? Alankrit?
No, sir.
So what we write here? But we have this upon this is equal to A upon C. So we write here it contradicts our assumption. So it is only possible when E dash coincides with E. This is only possible when E dash coincides with E. मतलब E dash जो है पॉइंट है वो अगर E पे आ जाए तब, ठीक है। We write that here. It is not possible, or you can write that it contradicts our assumption. It is only possible when E dash coincides with E. So what will happen? D is parallel to B. So D is parallel to B. है ना? अगर E dash E से coincide हो जाए तो we have assumed D is parallel to D E dash was parallel to BC. So if E dash coincides with E, then DE will be also parallel to BC. Understood?
Yes.
So by this we comes to know that D is parallel to BC, hence it is proved. Okay, thus it is proved, we can write. Understood? So this not used to come, or this is also known as a converse of Self theorem or converse of BPT. So try these theorems at least twice or thrice at home. Try to write the statement and prove by your own, because it's used to come in exam. वो कोई भी
Yes.
theorem ले सकते. I think I got a notification that CBSE also thinking to reduce the syllabus again 30%.
So this year.
Yeah, this year too. Yesterday night I got one of the notification, but not the official notice from the CBSE. I will
Yes.
check it on the CBSE website and let you know.
Okay, sir.
So practice these two theorems at home and we'll discuss with the questions tomorrow. Let's discuss with science.
Yes.
Done? Done with this?
Yes, sir.
So have I gave you notes of acid bases and salts?
Sir.
Have I gave some notes of acid bases and salts, or we just shared the screen and studied? We studied with a shared screen, no? Science.
So yesterday we did not have class.
Sorry, I'm not getting you.
So we didn't have class yesterday.
We have not even started acid base and salt.
No, sir. We haven't start. We didn't had class yesterday.
Okay. So as we studied that acid base and salts have a different indicators. Okay, acid base and salts have different indicators.